Hello everyone, so in this video I want to tell you about 20 countries that you can migrate to without a job offer, without English language proficiency exam. So you don't need to write IELTS, right? And you don't need to get a job offer in these countries to move down to the country. And then there is no age limit. Once you're 18 and above, you can move down to these countries. So for those that don't want to go through getting a job, maybe you're not like highly skilled or highly educated, and you don't also want to write IELTS because a lot of people don't want to write IELTS, right? And then for people that feel like, they are of a certain age and they feel like their chances to migrate are not, so much. I get a lot of those comments, people asking me, oh, I'm 50, how can I migrate abroad? Things like that. Even people that have talked to me one-on-one, it's a concern for people. People usually feel like they're above the age of migrating and stuff. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 20 countries, 20 amazing countries, right, that you can actually migrate to without getting a job offer, without a degree. Some of them, you don't need a degree, you don't need IELTS. Basically, no job offer, no IELTS, and then there are other perks like you don't need a degree and things like that. So if you want to know what these 20 countries are, then do watch this video to the end. I'm going to be breaking it down to you, the requirements, things like that, everything you need to know about how to get these visas, move down to these countries. I'm going to let you know in this video. So if you're just meeting, my name is Jackie and you're welcome to my channel. So do hit the subscribe button so you can always be seeing videos that I post, and turn on the post notification bell as well so you get notified every time I share a new video. And if you would like to speak with me one-on-one, I do have a one-on-one consultation, and the link to book a session is in the description box below. So you can click on that link and book a session if you want to talk to me privately. If you want to talk about your chances, opportunities, the routes that are available to you based on your education, your qualification, your budget, just to know the best pathway for you to migrate to, you want to talk to me about it, then the one-on-one consultation is the best way to do that. And you can also send me an email. My email address is going to be on the screen. So send me an email. Let's arrange a one-on-one consultation. And you can also reach me on Instagram as well. So you can send me a DM on Instagram and we'll get talking from there. Okay, so let me quickly dive into these 20 countries. It's quite a lot, so I need to go fast. So the number one country is one people are really not aware of, and it does exist, and it is the United Kingdom. Yes, you can move down to the UK without a job offer and without IELTS. And the way you can do this is through the Global Talent Visa. On this visa, you don't need a job offer and you don't need to write IELTS. It's a 5-year visa. You get it, you move down to the UK, and after your 5 years, you apply for your permanent residency, to stay permanently in the UK. This is a very amazing way to make it down to the UK. I think it's the easiest way to make it down to the UK actually. And it's available for everyone over the age of 18. There's no upper age limit for this. So if you're over the age of 18, you can apply for the Global Talent Stream. It's basically for people that are really good at what they do, or they have promised to become, really good at what they do. As the name implies, global talent, right? So you have to be really talented at what you do. And this pathway is open for people in academia or research, people in arts and culture, fashion designers, musicians, actors, fall under this, and also people that work in digital technology, like software engineers, business analysts, tech people. Basically, you can apply for this visa. I do have a video about this, so you can see it in the top right corner of your screen and in the description box as well. So do watch that video for all the details about the Global Talent Stream for the UK. And the next visa I want to talk about is the Job Seeker Visa. As the name implies, it's for people that are seeking jobs, and you can travel down to these countries without having a job offer. And when you get to the country, that is when you now begin to search for a job. This Job Seeker Visa is available in Germany, Portugal, Sweden, and Austria. So these 4 countries have the Job Seeker Visa. For this visa, you don't need a job offer like I mentioned earlier, and you also don't need English language requirement. So for Austria, it's a point-based system and you do get points for English requirement. But if you have enough points without the English requirement, then you don't need it. Unless you don't meet the minimum number of points, then you can then get an English language certification to boost your points. You get points for things like your age, your academic qualification, and for your work experience as well. So all these things come together to give you points. And when you meet a certain threshold, then you're qualified to apply for the job seeker visa for Austria. Now that is just for Austria. Other ones don't use a point-based system, so they all have their different requirements. I have videos for the job seeker visa for Germany, Portugal, Austria, and Sweden. I have videos for these 4 countries. So you're going to be seeing it on the top right corner of your screen and in the description box as well. So you can go through the videos for these 4 countries to find out how you can move to these countries as a job seeker without having to get a job in these countries or getting to write IELTS, right? And this job seeker visa is a pathway to settle in these countries indefinitely. When you get your job seeker visa and move down to the country, you get a job in the country and then you switch from your job seeker visa to a work visa, a work permit, or a residency permit, and then you're able to work in the country, settle in the country, get your family to join you in the country. I mean, it's really amazing. So do check out the job seeker visa. And then the next kind of visa I want to talk about that does not require getting a job in these countries. It doesn't require any language proficiency. It doesn't require any degree or no age requirement. It's just open for anyone that wants to go reside in these countries. And the kind of visa I'm talking about is the digital nomad visa. I've talked about this visa a lot. It's like the easiest visa to get right now. And a lot of people that have had one-on-one consultations with me have gone ahead to apply for these digital nomad visas and they are migrating to their new country. So there are so many countries that are offering this kind of visa. So this visa got real popular, in 2020, when people started working remotely and also taking up freelance jobs. So basically the digital nomad visa, as the name implies, is for people that do their work digitally and have the flexibility of living in any country while still doing their work. So if you're a remote worker, you may be a full-time employee, but you're able to do your work remotely, then this visa is for you. Or you're a freelancer, you can work from anywhere in the world, you take up clients from everywhere in the world, and you just need a country abroad to go reside, then you can really think about this visa. So I'm going to be mentioning a whole lot of countries, that offer this kind of visa. I'm going to start with the countries that I've actually done videos about. So you can just go watch these videos. I'm going to be linking them at the top right corner of your screen and in the description box as well. The first country I'm going to mention is Malta. And Malta has this wonderful digital nomad visa for freelancers, remote workers. So you can apply for this visa, move down to Malta and work. Just see it like an extended vacation where you can, you're living in a new country, this amazing location, top destination for tourists, and you're on a vacation and you're still working, you still retain your income source while living in another country. I think it's really amazing. The only major requirement for this kind of visa is the minimum income threshold. So for each country, they have a minimum amount of money you must be making every month, to qualify to apply for this visa. Some of them are as low as $2,000, some $2,300, 2,007, 3,000. They all have their different income thresholds. So if you want details about them, let me know in the comment section which of these countries you're interested in, and I can do videos about all the requirements, all the documents you need for this, and you can get to know more about how you can move down to these countries as a digital nomad. Okay, so I did mention Malta, right? And the next country I want to mention is Portugal. Portugal also has this kind of visa, an amazing one. You can also apply. And on this pathway, you can settle, right? There is a pathway to settlement in the country. So you can move down to Portugal as a digital nomad and then eventually get your permanent residency after 5 years of living in the country, and also apply for citizenship if that is what you want, also after 5 years, of residing in the country. Other countries that have this kind of visa are Spain, Thailand, Norway, and Malaysia. I do have videos for all these countries, so you can go check it out and see how you can move down as a digital nomad. Spain also has one they call the non-lucrative visa. The non-lucrative visa is also a visa for people looking to move down to reside in Spain and are not necessarily looking to get a job in that country, right? So other countries that have this kind of visa are Thailand, Czech Republic, Iceland, Hungary, Romania, Estonia, the United Arab Emirates, Greece, Croatia, Georgia, and Latvia. So any of these countries, if you need more details on how to move down to any of them, just type the country you're interested in or countries if you're interested in more than one of them, and I will give you more information about them. And if you do need personalized guidance, on how to move down to any of these countries, then you can also send me an email, book a one-on-one consultation. Let's talk about it. So if you found this video useful, you know what to do. Give the video a thumbs up, that is a like to show support. Just let me know that you appreciate the content I share, and also share this video with others so they can take advantage of this amazing opportunity, like one of the easiest visas you can get right now, right? So let's spread the kindness around, help others just the way I've tried to help you right now. So my name is Jackie, and I will see you in my next video.